Good evening to people, and as we are here tonight on a program that we will be highlighting exclusive interview, an exclusive interview here on bongsup.com or bongsup central on YouTube, the Warrior on Facebook, and also bongsup.com, the site. Now, this special presentation tonight is to highlight persons who, well, the series that we have done at this point in time will be to highlight different aspects and being aware, getting more information and being more aware of HIV and AIDS, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but the Caribbean and the wider world. Now, some of the graphics you are about to see in this video, viewer discretion is advised. This is a person who we did an interview with as part one of the series that we have started leading up to World AIDS Day, which is on December the 1st, 2024. So World AIDS Day is on December the 1st, and we want to bring awareness of what is happening and how is it impacting on the society, and also to get a personal inside look of people who live with HIV and, well, HIV slash AIDS, and you're going to hear from this particular person who is sad, but Miss Diana Robert, you're going to hear from her, and also she's also making an appeal for help because a home is way beyond being a home. It needs to fail seriously. And she has children and she's in dire need of this help. And we are asking that you look and take in the information as we bring it to you right here on bongsup.com. Director, let's play the video. And Fearless Warrior here, and we're doing an exclusive with Diana Robert, and she's going to tell us some. Well, we're going to be doing a little interview with her and to get some information from her concerning her situation and the help that she may need at this point in time, which is very, very critical. And so, if you all want to give support and help, let's start the video. So, good day, Miss Diana Robert.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, how old are you, Miss Diana?
I'm 36 years of age.
You're 36 years of age,
Yes, sir.
and what is happening to you at this point in time?
Well, the career got restricted. It was like I was going clinic
Mm-hmm.
and taking the tablets as normal.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the tablets You see, what is 2,000 and I put the take. This had a swell of foot. And I tell the doctor that my foot swelling. And I keep on saying, lie nothing, continue taking it. So I say, Diana, you just take it. So I take it. But I find it swollen. So I stop take one tablet and I realize one tablet, the tablet and I stop take. It said dream or nothing. But the tablet I take it now. It said dream or nothing. The next person I was stop taking the next one. And it's just only thing right now. I have functions that I have 26 fluid in my stomach right now. And my foot is heavy, swollen. Right? Can I be moving my foot out? I saw what I move.
You're getting pain to move it?
Yes, I'm going to pain. Just get sleep for the night and come.
But what tablet you talking about that you had to take? No, but what you can just tell us what tablet is it?
I can't remember the name. I'm sure you tell me.
But what are you taking the tablet for?
I'm HIV positive.
HIV positive.
And I have focused out. And nobody's not helping me. Other than my neighbors and them. You were one side of my neighbor. To begin. Nobody will help you and the children. You see? And then I give it to you. I thank God for them because I don't know what I will do.
But how long have you been living with this living with HIV?
Since I'm 16.
Since you're 16. So all that time you was taking the medication?
I did not know until I reached 18. I got to know I'm pregnant. But when I got to know I'm pregnant, is my mother take me to the clinic and gave my mother to the side and make it. And then my mother come home, started cut my cervical time. And I just, I don't have it already. They better look at them and, finish it off. But I was in your mistake about it. Your mistake about it.
The worst mistake is to finish the course. We mean finish the course.
No, finish it and make alright.
Well, then.
I don't make sure and then after everything. Right? When them small. Instead of leaving them and go away and work. Stay with my parents, fight with them. Do what I have to do. Send them to school and all them things. So when I was 20, yeah, I was 20. I told me here because my sister used to fight me and she still fighting me. But God is good. God is good.
So your sister fighting you for the house?
Yeah. And I just tell you, you're fighting me for the house. Right? When you did it, right? Who put on the house? They tell me we didn't know we would have all these children. You understand? But at the end of the day, dig a hole, okay? a summary, and they got hold for somebody else, and then after they get the old, they play and they come in. My sister, my sister, my sister. And they give it, they give it, they give it, they give it. And every time you pass, it's like they chuck you down, but you're making yourself higher.
But but before we'll come back to your sister. So after 16, well, you reached 20.
I still do.
No, well, you reached 20 at that point in time. You done had about what, 2 children or something to with the guy. You and him parted ways or?
We were still together, but not in a strong way.
Right.
I used to just like move on from forget about you. All the kind of thing he do.
He used to abuse you?
Yes. And I just can't take that, like, can't take that, all kind of things. So I leave, and by the time I leave, I come and get pregnant with Sarah.
You come and get? You come and get pregnant again?
But not for him.
Or next person?
Yes.
But did you tell the person who
Yes.
you was with, you was pregnant, HIV?
Yes.
And they still,
Yeah.
and they still went ahead having unprotected sex? Okay.
And he's a police officer. And he does call me. He don't do anything like that. He was his best grandfather, best grandfather. Only thing with him, he just take too long to pay. That's the only thing with him. But he, I will go back with him 10 times.
But he had HIV also? Or?
No.
So even though you had it and you
told him
about it, he still okay.
We use condom.
But you get pregnant, so that means you stop using the condom after a while. And he was okay with that. Okay. And
he was using where is this thing?
PrEP, a drug called PrEP.
Yeah.
So he tell himself he wouldn't contract.
Are you in contract?
Never contract it.
No.
Okay. So he's still alive today. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you found out that you had this thing, when you're at the age of 18, well 16 or 18? 18. When you had the child. Right. How was life for you?
Right? It was sad because my sister take my name and came all over the place. Look right now as how I sick. Right? She telling people I did.
You did?
Call my brother from south and tell him a doctor called she and tell she that I did. And here come a surgeon from to see me.
But let me we go with your sister here. Because I realize that you have the rage of expectation for her. Let me
You know why I expectation? Because I am not the kind of person to say if something happened, like something happened to Christian. And I know me and Christian's good friend. And she tell me something. I will never take it up in my face to go and say, hey boy, you know, pussy this, pussy that. She tell me so. She tell me, you know me. They tell me something, I will try and see who somebody who I know will talk to people and say, girl, why this person and find out what you do in this situation. You understand? And the amount of things she say about me, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that at all.
But let me ask you the question. In terms of stigmatization, how has it been in the public domain?
But I don't take it on. My family is not nice. So I stay inside. On the street, I don't give a rat's about them. Because when I fall lonely, nobody can pick me up. The only person, calling, right, them hearing to people. I had real people outside. Real people outside. But what am I doing? I just like my earring hit them with toe.
But you went to the hospital. How much time have you been in the hospital?
Was more than 5 times.
So that lifespan between 16 to 36. So that basically 20 years.
I don't have patience.
Do you get social assistance?
Not for me, for my son.
For your son?
Yeah.
Okay. How come you again no formal assistance?
Because the same that I'm not qualified.
You wasn't qualified?
I am. That's how I'm not qualified. But I'm saying, if I'm not qualified, then give me the grant. Give me the grant.
Which one? The food grant?
Yeah.
And they didn't give you no food grant
No.
either. And you apply for it?
I apply for it.
Yes. Yeah. Let's answer. So now that you how did it reach to this stage here now? Because you would have been healthy taking the tablets and all these different things.
I wasn't taking tablets at the time.
You stopped taking the tablets?
I stopped taking.
How long you stopped taking the tablets?
About a month.
A month or two?
Yeah.
And it started to deteriorate?
But that didn't deteriorate so to be swollen by the to be swollen. The tablet that I started to take. Right? The tablet started making me stressful.
But what made you have to go to the hospital on 5 occasions?
Because of the 5 occasions, I discharged myself.
You discharged yourself?
Yeah.
No, but how did you reach the hospital? What happened in that? What caused that to go to the hospital?
With this.
So within the 20-year period, what is going on with your belly?
I have too much fluid in my stomach.
You have fluid in your stomach? And that from what? What they tell you causing the fluid?
They didn't say nothing right now.
They ain't telling you? And so when you went to your hospital, because you have a hospital band on your hand. When you went to the hospital, what they tell you?
When yesterday, some day in a week, right? They were supposed some people were supposed to come and pick him up. I came by some expensive place. I never come. And then we hospital. Then she telling me because at the end of the day, right? How they can put I know the hospital are before, eh? How they can put the AC right under your head. And then I don't tell him I showed you. Right? So we go right under the AC and when I tell him where move me from here. Then they go move me and then the doctor.
Take your time. Yeah, take your time.
The doctor then after I call him but
Yeah, you talk a little loud, eh?
I tell him
Mm-hmm.
that I'm moving from the AC because I showed you. Yeah, coming back. Yeah, coming back. You never come back. Right? Then surprise. No doctor sometimes.
No doctor?
No the doctor that are supposed to help me. Nobody never come and bring breakfast to me.
Oh.
Right? So I stayed in. I done do it already. Right? So I was steady all the time to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I done it a person, not a me. I got eat a person, but I found my belly is too young. I can't eat as properly now.
Because of how the belly
Yeah.
rising and all these different things.
Yeah. So right now I have some good parents, but I wish them to Jesus to stand up.
Mm.
Right? So they shouldn't use that. Let me know if it's for us came back for the first thing in Saturday.
You just pour us in all St. James here to go.
Yeah.
Okay. But let me ask you this question. How difficult it has been to, because it looks as though you're pregnant, but you're not pregnant because of the fluid. So people might assume that you're pregnant and all different things. How difficult has it been for you to probably urinate or go into the toilet, one of these things?
Well, I said to go on the street.
I know you.
I said to go on the street before I used to phone Pampers. And I go to go Pampers, I used to go in the people and we use it.
I know you. Say that again.
I say we used to use the bucket.
The bucket.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then that's how I get Pampers to use.
Mm.
I don't have to go nowhere. I just see and my son go help me. For the Pampers.
Right.
You understand? I know he was there straight with him because we cannot find her to change it and all them things. There's very tough on him now.
Yeah.
You understand? But we
But
didn't know her.
but psychologically, how How has it taken a toll on the children?
Yes, it take a toll on one child.
On one?
Yeah, because the next one will be home.
Mm-hmm.
Take a toll on Zion. Can take a love, a good toll on Zion. I tell you.
Mm.
So, I was trying not to call all the questions. So,
But the other one who's not home, you don't think it hurting him to know that he being stigmatized, or he and all being stigmatized, because people might think, well, he have it.
no, that's right?
Mm.
If a child, right,
Mm.
watching the mother trying to raise herself, or she's trying to get up, or she's trying to do something in the house here, or she's not fully 100, right? When you feel that child work, or you see her doing something, you carry it properly. When your child will leave you right in, for you to and say, let me help from Mama, right?
Well,
Okay, all right.
well, it all depends on the situation, because really and truly, like how your son might have to change the pampers and things, really and truly, you'd more want a female to really do these things than a male, because it could be a psychological effect on his mind too.
That's Zion I'm talking about.
No, I'm not talking about Zion, but I'm talking about the other son seeing you in this condition, seeing and he.
Zion, I don't know. Just to carry action told me. Because I was just small. Okay, was small. Lansema, I know you carry here. Come. No, clean up. And I'm not going to do this ever. Then I'm more than para because I have to help it. Then take some water and put it in a bowl. Okay? And put some towel and whatever. Their clothes. And he said, Mommy, you clean up yourself. Put it in there and I clean up myself. When it's time to food and whatever, then if you want to think. Okay. Kerry was right here and then Kerry disappeared. As you leave, Kerry disappeared.
But let me ask you this question. You are watching the condition of the house. You don't mind if I film it? If you watch the condition of the house, let me see. Let me go more this way. Oh, very careful. Yeah. Right. So this house is basically dilapidated, and there's the bedroom, right? And you literally that light blinding. Like outside the inside here. Right. Straight to the ground now, on the inside here. Straight down to the ground. The kitchen. Well, the kitchen basically on the ground fallen, wood basically separating, the house basically, it really in a dilapidated state. Really and truly in a dilapidated state. It needs some repairs. Always seeing the bright lights is where the house basically drop. The sunlight coming in, weather coming in, rain falling right now, I can tell you that. So, oh, Yeah, she don't. You don't want to be on camera. Yeah, you're on Pampers now. The doctor will tell you probably how long you have to live or anything.
No.
So, what they saying? You still have HIV or you have full blown AIDS right now?
I don't know for doing it.
You don't have full blown AIDS?
No, just normal HIV.
Oh, okay. So, why they don't want to see about you in the hospital?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But I just with him. She just started for me. And I will do me well.
So, God forbid, how old your children, man?
How much time talk about?
Yeah, what age the children, man?
18, 16, 15, and 14.
So it's 14, 15, 13.
13, sorry.
So it's 15, 13, 14, 13, 15, 16, and 18. So you have one who's an adult. And so all of them living with you?
No. One will be 18 and 16. They're living with a father. And one who's 14, 15, and 13. Then two live with me.
And how are you managing in this small the small house?
Why? Telling you. I had left her up. Right now I fed up because I begged her mommy. She should have come and say if I could stay by the street. Because when you lie down, there's no space. And then, you don't know. Sometimes you get help out, sometimes you don't really get nothing.
So where so you're not gonna get no help, you're not going back to the hospital or anything.
Yeah, going back to the hospital. But at the end of the day, I will going to fishy.
They're going to see.
Yeah, going to fishy. I know very much Christian them thing, but at the end of the day, God is good. Because at the end, I tell them, see when you pray, pray does answer everything. You understand? All of my whoever prays was all kind of thing with me. I always them always under my feet. You know why? Because at the end of the day, my God is real. And if I didn't believe him, I would have been I come through worse than this one. I come through worse than this.
But let me ask you this question. How many, being that you had HIV and you talk about the policeman and, the first child father, but how many other men have you slept with after that?
After them,
Take your time.
After them, three grandfathers. It's others, but not really was no kind of relationship, so just like friends.
No sex, nothing.
Yeah, we had the sex, but nothing to talk about.
But
I haven't said our relationship for me.
But did you tell them that it was HIV?
Yeah.
Were they HIV?
No.
Did they take the drug called PrEP?
I don't know how to tell you. Huh?
But it was.
I know, so, okay, grandfather,
Take your time.
I know for grandfather, and I know for Kevin father.
Two of them. What happened with two of them?
You know what I say? With grandfather, when I told him, he said, yeah, I smoked him. Come and go and take a test. But he said I was lying now. So come and take a test. You guys can take the test. I take the test. And then after me, I would do after the one. We still stay together. After this day, we still go and take the test. Nothing. Then he leaves. Nothing. Nothing. So I don't see Kerry for us, so I can't say anything about Kerry for us.
But later called insurance?
Police and Karen right now.
Not Kerry.
No Kerry. But he what?
You what?
I said that was done para in the court.
Oh yeah, grandfather in the court.
Yeah.
And that case still going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm? Very uncomfortable.
So just before I put on stuff, um, what next? Yeah?
I said, well, because you can't fight him. No one.
Do you?
I say you can't fight him.
You can
Because,
fight?
I mean, you ain't getting no kind of thing here. Right until the Christian tell the Christian and say. Right? And then when inside here, them over there. The whole kind of upstate language and who look was who and then when you ignore them, when you go outside, it's just like the same thing. So you know what I do? I just form a TV and put it on a system or something, and that will ease my
Hmm. Well, okay, Diana. I will try to send out the video as soon as possible so that you can get some assistance. Let me just frame it again so that people can see how it is really and truly. Because we're having some really light now. And all we see in the light coming in is where the house basically separate and cracking apart. I don't know how. This is the mattress for the children sleeping on. We have bathroom and toilet outside. But everybody here use or just you all alone? Everybody here use the same bathroom and toilet. Okay. So I will send out the SOS and let's see what can happen from here. Alright? So I want to thank you, Diana Roberts, for taking a little time out to do the interview.
Okay.
If you are able to and would like to help Ms. Roberts and her children in any way, please call, text, or WhatsApp us at 868-737-6064 or 910-758-1113. Help raise awareness about HIV 2024 campaign, collective action, sustain and accelerate HIV progress. The campaign shows how people with HIV have been successful getting in care and staying on treatment despite the challenges they may face, and encourages those around them to provide social support. Thank you for watching. Tune in next Sunday at 8 p.m. for the next episode of Living with HIV.
Love is the acknowledgement of self in the other, meaning that there is no separation. You are me and I am you.
All right, and we are back. Now, a very touching interview you would have just seen. Dana Roberts is in a lot of pain. So much more to the story. What caught my eye was when I asked the question about the other partners, and they were telling them that they have HIV and they still running in. I hope that many of them who would have had intercourse unprotected didn't use PrEP would go and get tested, and not just tested for HIV, but tested for a number of different things. Because I really wanted to highlight how people, this is the advanced stage. This is the advanced stage. And one of the advanced stages, you have different stages in it. And when she cough, because of the fluid in her system, it came out black. I tell you, yeah, it raised them a pause. Really and truly, yeah. And it was the first, not the first time, but it was my first time actually interviewing somebody who at this advanced stage. And I have a friend of mine who watched the video and was watching the video while the video was going on, and they reached out and they were going to make some calls immediately to one, get us to HIV clinic, two, ensure that she tries to get some help because she needs to get that assistance. But it was really, 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 I don't know, I just probably went into a kind of, you know, when you lost all the energy. Yeah, she needs to start back taking a med. They know you reach a point where you do an interview and you just, all the energy just drained. But I had to do 2 interviews on that same week with 2 different HIV positive persons. And I telling you honestly, it was difficult. It was really, really difficult, especially seeing Diana and seeing the condition in which Diana was in. I couldn't even walk around the house. I tell you honestly, I could not have walked around the house because part of the flooring going down a hill, next one going down a hill, so I had to walk in the middle. Um, the house was basically splitting apart, one bed, between them and the two. I don't know how, I don't know, I don't know. I really, really don't know. You have to see it to really experience it, and I wanted to bring it as real as possible because I don't think that Diana realized what she really going through and what the children going through also. Because one of the boys, um, he under real stress, and he's only 15 years, and he in Form 1. He under extreme stress. She did say why she wasn't eligible for the. Apparently, she was working when she was more youthful and more, sprightly. She was working. She was getting the assistance from social services, but she was apparently working URP and like they pick up on it and they stop the grant from her. But she's getting the grant for a son for one of her children. So with the police officer, um, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. While we may get all our fun and games, this is something that is really, really serious and it's happening right in the community. People looking pot and span and but before you jump into that bed, before you jump into the bed, go and get tested. Go and get tested. Because I've seen, not just in the US, but I've seen where a young man who now already like 18 years, no. The opportunity to get freedom. You know they call them pretty boys. For pretty girls, it's for pretty boys. And all it took was just one night. One night. And everything was taken away. The boy never even believed that he had AIDS. Well, HIV. That's all the start off. And it's only when he became sick It's only when he became sick, and this was like a year after, and he was not only just with one partner, he was with multiple partners. So just imagine, and that's why next week, Sunday, it is so important that you listen to next week Sunday, part 2, because next week Sunday, you're going to hear from a 62-year-old woman, because she lived 62. And I'm not going to let the cat out the bag too much, but I just tell you, you're going to hear from a 62-year-old woman and how she contracted it. People are balling because there are men in this society, likewise women in this society, they take advantage of people who are vulnerable in this society. They take advantage. And because you making a little scrum and somebody else may not be able to make that little scrum, like oh, you making that scrum because of certain circumstances in life at that point in time. Some people use that opportunity. And then when we sex, because they have to eat, some women have to eat. Things that start off with friendship, he gave me the little money, he gave me the little assistance, and then so I hook up, but he had his woman, this one, and then, oh God, eh. But sometimes I'm taking the money. Sometimes I'm taking that money. You also have to be mindful. You could be taking a lifetime of diseases, which could some could be cured and some may not be able to just, they're just a little taking treatment. And many people out there do like to take tablets every day. When you hear the amount of tablets that these HIV people have to take, boy, you know, when you hear the amount of tablets, sometimes 32 tablets, and then it tells string down, come down, come down. But I don't want to let the cat out the bag because next week, yeah, you can't trust nobody when it comes down to being in relationship and these things. Go and get tested. Even though you're in a relationship, go and get tested. Go and get tested. But I can tell you, the amount of people I've seen die of what I'm saying foolish macho horn man called here and horn a woman called here. So we have a happy overthrow. And I have this one overthrow. So it's not just it's man and woman. And what they're doing, they don't realize that there are a number of things that they also bring destruction to in community. And I wanted to highlight this particular story because I didn't know that World AIDS Day was on December the 1st until one of the survivors, and she calls herself survivor, and you'll see her next week. It's going to be mind blowing. So this week we showed you somebody in advanced stage. This week we showed you somebody in the advanced stage. Next week we're going to show you and listen to someone who is a survivor and hear their story. They don't want to be shown on camera because of stigmatization still in this country and around the world. There are many people who still stigmatize people who have contracted HIV and living with AIDS. There are people still shunning them, don't want to use the same bathroom with them. It is real. And we need to be an awareness to let people know that you and I have the power to make that change and let people be more aware of the do's, the don'ts, and how could we bring about a better, healthy society, especially when it comes to reproductive sexual behaviors in this society. For anybody who wants to ask a question, you can ask a question on the show that you will really repeat your presentation, and I can answer some of the questions to you all. If you all want to give support and help, you can get in contact with me and I will give you the number so that you can, because we also have a officer involved, in fact, two officers involved from the Betron Street Police Station. So in case anybody wants to give, we have a church who is also looking to get involved. So in case people want to give materials and give donation, financial donation to buy the materials so that people can go and assist in terms of building this thing so that children at least, let me tell you, boy, I don't know, but you see poverty. One thing I have always say, I don't want to take no oath. I will never take the oath of poverty. Never. I mean to say things that happen in this world. But one thing I've always said, I've never taken that oath of poverty. Habitat for Humanity, you have to put a part and Habitat for Humanity will put the next part, but they also have a part where you gotta work with the deed and you gotta work with, let's be realistic, a number of these people don't have no such a deed to the property. They don't. So Habitat for Humanity might be kind of out, but we can still check them, but I just be realistic with it. We really have to start telling our children, get informed, get educated about this disease and that disease and every type of disease. I mean to say, you can try to protect yourself all how. They don't know who have it, but go and get tested. When you reach better clinic, tell them you want to get tested, whether it's 24 hours, whether it's 24 different things, tell them. You can have a song really and truly to tell, you can lose a good woman or a good man over one night stand. So make up your mind on where you want. Go and get the paper if you want to be the lover. Let me tell you something. Director. You see, when you're doing something informative and something of educational knowledge, do look out for mass numbers. They will come. They will come and knock you after. You see, when it's bacchanal and culture and all that kind of thing, you will see them lining up in the thousands. You see, those who are here, those are the ones who want to hear the information so that they can pass it on to their children and their friends and their colleagues. Because let me tell you something. There a woman, she was in she's 60s. And you know they like to line by the bar. And you contract HIV, herpes, and gonorrhea from one man. When she gets it and she realizes that what she got, she boils, she breathes, she's now dead. Director, could you take us out? Have a productive night, people. And see you all tomorrow on Fine Point, because I do have something on Fine Point, and also look out for next week's Sunday feature presentation on our Central Main Studio, Bounce Up Central Main, bounceup.com for part 2, well, series 2 of Living with HIV. Your team. Take us out, director. Have a blessed night. You all.
Just like thunder, do you know you make the whole world glow? I wrote this song for you, lover, may you never forget the feeling that was rising like the sun in our chest. If I lost, may this find you and remind you what's true. I wasn't gazing at the stars, I was looking for you. When the world is turning too fast and you feel like you're too lost, then my love for you will see you through. I keep my eyes on you, my eyes on you. Whoa, whoa, I keep my eyes on you, my eyes on you. Whoa, whoa, I keep my eyes on you, my eyes on you. I could write a million songs just because you love me now. Let me feel your power. I could take a million forms, wake up like a million dawns. I'd still find
Love the person so much so you don't forget them. You don't forget it.
this feeling that was rising like the sun in our chest.